I like the first one the best. It's my favorite.
Right on!
Thank you, Betsy Palmer. Mine was the part 4. I really dug Ted White's Jason, and I don't know, it was weird to get personal with everybody. When I was younger, growing up, I have a disorder called alopecia, which I don't grow a lot of hair. The hair falls out, at an early age and whatnot. Now it's like when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I'm different. This sucks. But now it's like the coolest thing in the world. But no, in part 4, the part where Corey Feldman comes down the stairs, with his head part to shave, trying to emulate Jason the child, I really tied into it. What, Friday? Tell her to call you right now.
Give her the microphone.
I don't want to stare.
Take your time, buddy.
So awesome. So anyways, with Corey Feldman going downstairs, his head partially shaved, the hair sticking out. That's at the time how I looked. I had at the time called alopecia areata, so I had partial hair loss, so little chunks of hair would fall out. And I remember being kind of emotional and watching. I going, wow, I'm kind of like a little version of Jason. I'm like that. And so I totally related to it, and I really liked the film. And I think it's so bizarre now, as coming full circle, being able to play Jason. It's a little kind of creepy about it.
If you'd have known that then.
Yeah, if I only knew. But no, I don't mean to bring everybody down, but that's kind of why I like part 4.
You just brought me up. That was a great story. What an inspirational.
Stop it.
All right.
Hi, this question's for Derek. What do you feel you bring to the part rather than the people from the 80s bring to it? Like, what different things do you bring to the character?
Charisma, number 1. No, I don't know. That's a good question. It's if you go back to an acting with Greek mask theory, that the mask is one entity and the actor is a second entity. When you put them together, the recipe is it become a third entity. So depending on, everyone has a different life experiences in the past throughout their life. And so whatever person you put with that mask, you're automatically going to get something different. It's like handwriting, where like how you make a D and how I make a D, completely different, but it's still a D. It's our own style, so we bring ourselves. I don't know why I started talking this way away from you. Sorry, I started pointing. I'm losing it.
Is there talks of another sequel to the last one?
That is over here.
Over here.
Thank you.
Right, me.
Yeah, I talked to Platinum Dunes about it. What's going on is the writers are writing a sequel. They want to do a sequel, but it hasn't officially been greenlit yet. So they're waiting on that. I know they want to make it right because they're aware that it would be the 13th in the series, and they want to make it, really good and something special. So cross my fingers.
I'm going to be in it. I'm going to come back to life.
You will be.
Somehow, some way, I'm coming back to life.
That would be awesome. You'd be my sidekick. Like Weekend at Bernie's, I just keep dragging your body around.
Hey, it's a job.
What's your thing? All right, I'm in.
Hi, Mr. Derek. I didn't see this Friday the 13th, unfortunately.
Because of what?
I wanted to ask you about the Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, sure.
Your character there was very interesting.
Oh, thank you. It's the chameleon character. What do you want to know about the character?
How was the makeup process for that?
Oh, it's crazy. We shot in Morocco in the summertime, which very warm. And the food that we were eating, it was an amazing life experience. I'm not poo-pooing the job at all. Great life experience, but it got to the point where we'd have the food there that we wouldn't name the food. It would just be a color. Like, what do you eat today? Orange? And everybody got sick at different times. I dropped like 15 pounds from throwing up and being nasty. The makeup process, being your body all jacked up, I wore a half body appliance. It took like 4 or 5 hours to put on, and it's wild because after like 3 days of doing the appliance with medical adhesive, your skin becomes very sensitive. And so the way to describe it is like thinking of having like a really bad sunburn, and then putting like kind of like stinging metal on top of it, and then putting the adhesive on. So anytime you move, you feel really uncomfortable. But you really, I mean, you know that going into any job like this, so you try to focus on, you know, the outcome. Like, you know, pain is going to suck, but you don't complain about it, and because you know at the end, you know, the final product is going to be great. So the show itself was a lot of fun. I mean, I've worked for Wes before, and he's such a sweetheart to me. I like me that Wes Craven, good guy.
Thank you.
Did I answer the question, or just keep rambling?
Just keep going.
I don't know.
You might as well go. We don't have a question at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, questions please from the audience.
Derek, I have a question for you.
What's your question, Travis?
Who was your favorite to work with on this last film?
Well,
Favorite actor?
I'm going to give you a hint. He's incredibly handsome.
Oh, thank you.
No, Jared was great.
Oh,
Jared.
I do have a question. And that is there, you know, you've been at our shoot a couple of times now, and you have become a huge fan favorite.
Oh.
How is it that a guy like you goes everywhere, you hit the car, you see it in the bar, you see it all the rooms that the stars don't go to? How is it that you're wired like a human being?
How am I a human being?
As opposed to a celebrity. Oh.
Wait. So the question is, how am I a human being?
Yeah, how did you miss the whole celebrity stardom?
How does it not affect you?
I don't know.
Normal guy.
Thank you. First of all, that's really kind of you. I don't know. I don't think I'm that different. My philosophy is everybody, no matter what you do, has skills in different areas, and so nobody's better than anybody else. Because sometimes, you know, actors will get into their own egos, like, oh, I'm so important. No, you're not. You're really not. So, I mean, I remember having a show. I used to teach martial arts, and I had a student come to me once, and he was kind of shy and embarrassed. He was like, oh, I saw you in this film, and it was really cool. And I go, dude, why are you freaking out? I go, well, what do you? He's like, oh, I don't do what you do. You're an actor. Everyone sees you. And I go, well, what do you do for a living? And he goes, well, I'm just a mechanic. I go, dude, I have no idea how to fix a car. I go, your job is when my car gets broken, you fix it. That's what you do. My job, when people are sad and they want to escape, you know, they get turned to story, and I'm a player in the story. And nobody's better than anybody else. We just help each other out. So I mean, it's just, you know, staying grounded. You know, it's crazy.
Give it 2 years.
I gotta work on keeping things short and simple.
That was short and simple.
I keep going on and on.
Good job.